Okay, how are you guys doing? I decided to, while I'm busy with this, decided to record a bit of a third episode. So we'll call this episode number 3. I'm planning on where to go with the straw. Not exactly where I would pack the bales. Um, I should have actually done this beforehand, but there's a couple of options we have for storing things. Um, there's our potato warehouse. Oh, the pallet hall. Well, we can always change this into pallets. I wonder, why can't we do that? Why can't... because it's a lot of money. Is it rentable? No, we would actually going to have to do a loan for this. Well, we could change it. We could store it in the pallet hall, or we could actually put up a pallet hall. Whereas that's really going to work. Um, I think this is mainly storage. It's not really going to help me right now. Animal pens is empty because I've got other things going on. I can use this, but I prefer not to because I seem to struggle to get the stuff out. Got a bale dryer though. Don't want to do bale drying. Selling stations. Wonder what this would be for. It's for placeables for bales, but we're gonna have a lot more than we can always sell it. I did notice on the map there is a bale selling point. Uh, got a lime station there, bale selling point. I wonder what we would sell at the bale selling point. New farm, new places to go. Choices, choices, choices. Question is, we don't want that. So let's have a look at what I don't want was I did think about buying or renting, if I can find it, uh, the standalone or the stationary baler. It does make round bales, but then you'd have to wrap the silage bales. It works for silage. It's beautiful for silage. Would I use it right now? Keep it round? Easy enough to handle? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Um, it, it is a difficult thing to decide. Um, Problem is, I'm not sure where to store that. We can always buy a silo that can handle straw and grass. The multi-silos like these type of things, like more like something like this. Um, this only does take 100,000 liters, and the field is going to be more than that. So something like this would probably work better, or this. But then this would be making a big mission out of it, because we would need to buy an extra piece of land. But the problem is this takes about 150,000. It's only 10,000 to buy. I believe this is one of those. It's a Missy B silo. Can work. Why can't it work? I'm sure it can work. 10,000 isn't a lot of money. Um, but then we would have to see we can actually place it down here by field 42. I'm right, the road if I'm correct, the road goes up here. There's the road there, moving up like that. So this piece of land here is ours, depending on if it would actually fit there. Um, um, yo, it's a difficult question. It's a difficult decision. Let's try and see where are they. I have to go back all the way. See this one. I think this one has a daily upkeep, which this one does not, which would be. Yes, I know I don't have enough money. I can't even try it out. I can't even see where to place it if I don't have enough money. So guys, what I think I'm gonna do is before too many things happens. I know the tractor with the lawnmower is still going. Interesting fuel tank there. I think I'm gonna take a drive to town and see if I can get a bit of money. Come back, test it out. Okay, busy down here still. I did decide to rather go and buy a proper lawnmower. Well, actually rented it. I didn't buy it yet. It's quite a bit of money to get that set up. It's about 100,000 for the two pieces. So I just decided to sell the smaller tractor that we had, and I bought that one. Yes. I bought that one for, I think it was about 120,000 with all the upgrades. It went up to about 140. Got about 90 for the other ones, so I had to pay in about 50,000. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but I had to go and make a plan to get the money. We should get a little bit of money from this crop that from the field that we harvested. We'll go and get a truck with a big enough trailer. I believe if we have a look at what we do have right now, it's 109,000 liters, 101,000.9. So if we get a truck of about 60,000 or more, say for instance, I know there's a trailer, truck trailer, semi trailer. This two. This one do take about 45 and this one 62. So between the two, with the two, we should have, say, roughly 45 and 62. That's 100,000, and it's 107,000 liters, and we only have 101,000 liters. Should be a good one. But that would only be a little bit later, say in winter, the second day of winter, and we're only in late spring now. So this would still take a bit of time to get there. We don't have a high loft, so there's nothing really to do with the straw right now, other than trying to figure out where to put it in. If we put it into the into the silo, we can always put the grass into the silo as well, and then we'll have enough space to do both, and then we can just silage the grass later. I don't think it is really necessary to silage it on the field. We can always get the standalone and then silage it from there. So I think enough blabbering and enough chatting and figuring it out. It always gets me when driving past there. We'll maybe sell the small baler if we're not going to use it and we're going to use the standalone. Maybe we should think about buying that extra piece of land next door. Now that I think of it, extra piece I would say would be field 33. And then maybe setting up field 33 as somewhere where we could keep the palletizer workshop and the silos and stuff like that. And maybe we can run that into each other and make a plan here, but that's going to take a bit of figuring out to do. So let's get into that. We do have this part of the field as well, I believe it is ours. But I don't think that would be enough for the palletizer, for the pallet factory, because the road is quite close. There's our road, and yeah, that's our cutoff. That's where we can do something. With this, maybe we can put the silo in, but then we would probably cover up this door we've got here. Don't really want to do that. Let's see if we have a look at this. This field is 300,000. So we're going to need about 600,000. If we take the 250 and that 300, that's 550. Then we would have a look at the palletizer's place. I know this is going off topic from where we last were, but we need to keep the farm going. I need to keep you guys busy as well. We would need another 200,000 for this. Go away. So that would be 400,000. So we're going to need about $1 million with buying balers. I just wonder, I don't know, I haven't actually thought about palletizing silage. I don't know if it's possible. Don't quote me on this. Don't say sword, yeah. I'm just thumb sucking now information. That's a big pack. There's the palletizer. It can take raw grass. It takes the liquid, straw, and hay. So it doesn't do silage. So we would have to keep the silage somewhere else. I don't want to do grass in that. Yeah. So maybe doing the silage will do something like this little wrapper, or maybe a little bit bigger. But anyway, send off my remote again. Let me jump into the truck here. Drive off to town quickly. While that's going to happen, I'm not going to do silage right now. We can buy 2 or 3 silage bales for the cows if we do TMR. So right now I don't think we're going to do TMR. We'll just go for the palletizer and make a business out of that as well. I'm gonna get this one to finish up with the field, yeah. Just do everything in straw. go. Okay, so let's get this set up and then I'll head to town. While I'm going to town, you guys can have a bit of coffee and whatever. And I'll see you guys in a bit after that. Gonna do this because he's most probably gonna get stuck. Gonna write this. Yeah, it's fine. So go to do that. What you need to do. Back. Let's just quickly see what she did. What I've got there. Nearest waypoint should be up there, and that should go up. We'll just cover this one lane a little bit later. Lawnmower is coming back. I need to take that back. Bit of house cleaning to do. So guys, I'll see you in about an hour or two, depending on how long it takes to get the bank manager to listen to me, explain my points, give him a little bit of a business plan, and hopefully we'll get the money. I don't have a problem with actually getting money. I know I can. I've got a couple of fields. Oh, nice. Our potatoes are coming up, yeah. Ooh, and we've got some weeds. I need to come take care of that as well. Let's quickly see, jump out of here and up to some weeds. So these are, oh boy, 100%. So they're fully grown already. This is only about 67, but when I believe we get back, we won't be able to get it out where the weeder. We'll have to use some herbicide in here. Let's hope she doesn't get stuck there again. Can happen. Oh, that was just miss. Hey guys, see you in a bit. Off to town.
Many hours later.
I had a family member check in on our tractor with the tedding going on. And guess what? They actually got stuck on the fence. So I had them redo the driving direction and course of what they were supposed to be doing, and I had them stop earlier. So it is still ongoing. Yes, I know it's a long time, but I haven't thought of it for quite a bit. I'll have to come and do this now, but before we do, let's quickly get down to business. So let's see. I wish we could get rid of this, but it's part of the farm. It needs to be there, so we can use this grunt now. It does look big enough. Yeah, it should be big enough. Okay. So no, I haven't bought anything. I just came back from town. I thought I would come and get it to our in our liking, and everybody could see it. So 297,000 for this farm or this land. Yes, we do. Okay. So now we own it. That was a big purchase, but the other ones are going to be even bigger. That's quite interesting. 300,000. Yeah, it was okay. That's as it's supposed to be. Let's hope my maths were correct in the beginning. Okay, so no, that's not what we want. We want. Are we going to start with this? What was the other idea? Sheds. Oh, we need to buy that one as well. So we want the palletizer. Okay. Oh, did it place us there? Okay, so we want to maybe swing it all the way around, like this. It's a load area. Okay. Maybe we should stick with the question is, we put the other one in. Should we do this? And then, yes, why can't we still hear the dog here? It's quite funny. Maybe do this like that, but then we can't get the tractor to turn properly. So if we do that, and then maybe get the other things in with a belt conveyor into the factory. Then we can take the potato pot. It's also very big. See, where's the door? No, there's the door that side. So I would place this sort of like this. Can't zoom out anymore. Just want to see if I can get it to line up with, oops, I can sort of line it up with something like that, or I have to do that, but then we'd have a turning problem. So I'm going to put it here. Okay, so now for this one, it does look dwarfed when compared to the potato one. This is quite a lot smaller than the potato pot. Let's just make sure. Not straight like that. It should be good like this. That does look a bit better though, but not. Yeah, that should be fine for driving around. Give it one nudge the other way. See that. Compared to both, that's not that much. So I believe my calculations were wrong. Oh, but wait. There's only 500, but there's 900,000. I would have to go for this. It's the same money. Space-wise, this is the better option. Okay, zoom out a bit. This sorted out. So I think this would work quite well over here. Um, you just want to go a little bit forward. Would have been better to place this first tomorrow. And place. There goes the money. Okay, so guys. So this is where we would load. And this is offloading. Yeah. Those machines are loud. Okay, so it's basically just a hole to place everything in, nothing inside. But it keeps it cold. There goes our electricity bill. But it's okay. Yeah, that's loud. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen this one before, this is our pallet hall. We've got a couple of cubicles where we can place things. The pallet machine tractor, the one that I was looking at, baling, this one would actually create the pallets, which would be best to be parked over here. Otherwise, we would have to drive it in, get it inside here. We can always just drop it in, but it's easier to just have the straw and stuff on this side and then just dropping it into the pallet machine. And this is where the pallets get bagged. So palletizer 24 SK. This is your bags. Once pallet goes in there, it goes up there, the conveyor belt falls in top there, and then out comes the pallets. It would have been great to just have a little opening here where the pallets going outside. Coming out here, and then just have a loading area thingy top over here. But we'll make do with what we've got. Okay, so let's see if this has actually worked. Oopsie, that's a bit of an up and down. There you go. Oh, that's not bad. For close to 1.2 million rand spent, or $1 million spent, we have somewhere to store our stuff. You can see down here. We have 34,000 in our own silos. Oof. Don't really see that in the grass. That is a bit up and down. Yo. So there we go. That's our second load in. Guys, thanks for watching. Always form safe. Be careful. And I'll see you next time.